Death. It has provided many cliches, or is the subject of many cliches, and I'm going to go over a few of them here. Certain is death and taxes. Basically, that means whatever you're talking about is inevitable. This was coined by Benjamin Franklin in 1789. He wrote a letter to Jean-Baptiste Leroy, saying, "But in this world, nothing is said to be certain but death and taxes." At death's door. Basically, it means you're dangerously ill, about ready to die. This first appeared in a book called Spiritual Pearl by Miles Coverdale in 1550 to bring on to death's door. Shakespeare and many other authors have used it since. It was deemed a cliche by 1850. Death wish. Basically, that means a desire to ruin or kill oneself. This appeared in the late 1800s as a German psychological term, Todeswunsch. By the 1930s, it was used figuratively as a cliche. Kick the bucket means to die. There's several different origin theories about this one. First theory states that it was an East Anglian term for beam. When you hang a pig up to slaughter, when you're cutting into it, the pig will kick the beam, thus the term kick the bucket. The other theory is that when a person commits suicide by hanging, they stand on an inverted bucket and then they kick the bucket away to hang themselves. This was loosely used as a term for anybody dying by 1785. 6 feet under means dead and buried. 6 feet is the traditional depth of a grave in a graveyard, so it makes sense. However, it's really a more recent cliche. It first showed up in 1979 in a book called The Omega Factor, written by Jay Gerson. We make sure the dead are cold and stiff and 6 feet under. Pushing up the daisies, another cliche that means dead and buried. This was first recorded around 1918 in Wilfred Owen's poems about World War I. Georgette Heyer had it in her book called Blunt Instrument. Anyways, that's a few cliches about death. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, favorite, like it, but most importantly, share it, because we need all the help we can get in trying to get this stuff out. Us small creators are getting screwed by YouTube. Thanks a lot. Bye. Wow.